All right, there we go. So these runners are going to be getting the signal to go ahead in just a few moments. We got Xarnax42 over on your left-hand side, Kingdahl over on your right-hand side, game number 1. You're going to be seeing a bunch of hockey coming up here for Kingdahl. We're used to that. Nothing out of the ordinary for Kingdahl. For Xarnax, I'm surprised we're just not seeing a bunch of 42s. Anyways, the runners have been given their send-off now that we've got everything all correct up on the screen. So we'll probably get this race going off in just a moment. So my question is for chat, where do you think we are going to start? I'm going to guess I've seen enough seeds lately starting off in that level 5 Lost Hills waterfall area. So that's where I'm thinking we're going to go. No, instead we're going to be level 1. All right, so both runners grabbing that sword and nice juicy bomb enemies over here on this first screen. That's going to help. All right, Xarnax is successful getting a bomb drop. Kingdahl is successful getting a bomb drop. We all get bomb drops. And we have Lionels and Gibdos next to each other on the overworld. It looks like Xarnax is focusing his efforts over towards the Armos area. Bombs are vanilla. Blue ring is vanilla. Everything's vanilla. Also, looks like we started with the raft. So Kingdahl is going to go ahead and check the 1Q4. Not a level this time around, but it does net us, oh yay, 1 rupee. Xarnax dealing with the defense, trying to get into this cave. It looks like we're going to be pretty good there. So the question then becomes, are we going to get our Armos item over here? And nope, that is a staircase. Looks like Kingdahl is fishing for some more bombs before heading over in this general direction. We do get our warps, however. It's not a bad warp right there. Although that one's a little left to be desired. Okay, those warps suck. Those warps do suck, all right, but it does get us over here to the northeast corner where we can double our money. Xarnax is going to go and up and A. And I'm kind of surprised, but I guess our Xarnax has a game plan in mind how we want to get over towards the eastern port of this world. By the way, red Lionel's going down in 2 hits. That's a nice effect. Xarnax trying the bomb spot north of star. Doesn't go. Kingdahl trying to stay in this general area, trying to get an Act Rock for a bomb chance. It looks like Kingdahl is going to continue searching this general area. Trying to get around the Lionel. Good work with the Lionel. Gets the letter. And 34 is our mid-secret. There we go. All right, so Kingdahl is going to be the first one to search out the Armos slot, the Lost Hills, and the Lost Hills Armos does not have an item. But we do find level 6 over at the candle spot near start. And see a compass in that Chevy room, which suggests to me that we have a second quest, level 6, upon us. So Xarnax going to be tackling off for these blue dark nuts, try to see if we can't get any of them eliminated as Kingdahl gets some more money, 34 at the Lost Hills Candle Shop. Very good patience here for Xarnax, not going and losing control. Of course, the beam swords do help out with that. We get our first take any candle right here. Nice final bomb for Xarnax, although that will leave Xarnax with 0 bombs remaining. Transport staircase, we are definitely going to take it in this circumstance. And we find that it takes us really not too far. Red dark nuts going down into... Southeast to 2, nothing over here, so let's go and see what we have at the Armos. And it's just a heart container for our Armos item for today. It's one of those cases where the time that you decide that you're not going to check that, it's when it's going to be something important, and you don't want to have that wind up taking you out of the running. This is game number 1 of this best of 3 series, first round of the brackets. Kingdahl going in, seeing a rupee money-making game. Xarnax trying for some more bombs. Kingdahl gets a unfortunate pass back to start. But it does get us another chance of getting some bombs. Arrows for 69 rupees. I will say that that is nice because it is below our normal price of 80. And Xarnax is going to be checking Death Armos. We did see a hint shop, and apparently the prices are not necessarily fun prices. We do find level 1. This is going to be 2Q1 here, so it's the letter E. 2 floor items inside. Kingdahl grabbing a Take Any Heart from what is a vanilla location in First Quest. Goma located. That's always fun. In a room that can drop. And if we didn't have confirmation already, oh boy. All right, so we have a ladder block in level 1. There's not much else we can do, so time to turn around and head out of here. We're not getting either item inside of level 1 at this stage. Kingdahl is right around the corner from this 2Q6. Probably will go in and explore it just a little bit. Doesn't know that it's here until now. Xarnax still without a candle, so is unable to check these spots in the Deadwoods. Although that is a nice find right there. We find our white sword item is the silver arrows. We're going to need to get those at some point in time. Going to need to have 4 to 6 hearts in order to pick those up. And there's Kingdahl inside of 2Q6. Also, the penalty. Oh my goodness, that is that 25? Is that a full 25 on the door repair? Well, that's gonna be fun for the money. That's a potion shop for Kingdahl as Xarnax makes his way over here to the transition cave. Gets a single rupee out of it. This could pay out. Get ourselves a decent, level up here. Kingdahl about to find out soon about the silver arrows, because it looks like Kingdahl's route is taking us over in that general area. And yes, indeed, chat, the Armos item was a heart container. Kingdahl found it southeast of 2. Xarnax hasn't been over in that general area, so it's nothing that's going to be really penalizing Xarnax, except for the fact that it removed any chance of him holding the silvers, but he's going to go back in that direction anyway. You got to go back to level 6 at some point, not a big issue. Looks like Xarnax was trying to maybe set up a bomb count, or maybe just wanting to make sure the Octoroks don't disrupt him from a 10 count. Yeah, being extremely careful to keep the count intact right now. Kingdahl finding level 1. We'll get the same information from this level 1 that we found from Xarnax. And there's your bomb force right there for Xarnax. Good job. And confirmation from chat. Thank you very much. 25 rupees for the door repair. And there's our first take in. If Xarnax without a candle is going to take that, because you might need that a lot sooner than you would the silver arrows. Although, again, we do know of that Goma here in this level 1. Another 34 to our name right now. And Kingdahl gained the same news that this is a ladder blocked level. And Xarnax does find a level up here. It is level 7, so now we'll be able to answer the question if we have a Shapes back half or a first quest back half. Immediately, it's looking like a first quest back half. Red Wiz Robes rolled up higher than 5 or 4 HP. And Xarnax has kind of run out of arsenal to take care of those Red Wiz Robes in a convenient way. And here's Kingdahl going for the silvers, does get it at 5 hearts. So, initially looking like we have a first quest back half to go with our second quest front half. And Xarnax is going to make his way over towards the Armos area here, the Lost Hills. Needs to be a little careful as he makes his way over in this direction. Already took a bop by a red Lionel beam, gets the 34 rupees. Really hoping to get some bombs off the Gibdos. And chat really noting that Xarnax not wanting to go back to that bomb shop. Kingdahl is able to burn the forest down, has completed that. Now it's going to check over at the push blocks for the grave. And minus 25 for Xarnax. Nether Grave pushes over for Kingdahl. Xarnax still without any bombs. And without life at this point in time. Goes back to start after getting hit by the Armos east of 2. So at this point, Xarnax knows that the our most item is Southeastern 2. I guess the big question I have at this point is, where are our levels? Because all we've seen so far is 1, 6, and 7. And my goodness, those hint prices. I know people were talking about those hint prices. And 57, 58, 58. My goodness. Here's the 2Q5 over at that bomb spot near the grave where the potion shop normally is. Near 6, this would be the letter Z, and fires that don't go down to a bomb. Always such a fun discovery. I really mean that in the sarcastic sense. And we get our first key of the seed. And more whiz robes in 5, because why not? If you really want those bombs, you'll put your life in your own hands. And more whiz ropes. Yep. I was wondering if Kingdahl sitting there at the door was gonna get knocked back to star, and there it goes. Alright, Kingdahl trying to make some work of this room. Just trying to avoid that blue whiz robe. So far, the execution for both of these runners are really showing things. And Kingdahl is going to leave the room, probably get his health back as well. And we'll see what is the primary enemy inside of this. And lo and behold, it's one of our wall masters. For a key, but we did need those. Not a hard enemy set in this room, so you're definitely going to tackle this room. It is a push block. Is this the item, or is this one of our transports? It is one of our transports, so I guess we'll go ahead and take that over towards the other side. And we say hello to a 3-headed Gleeok as we find level 8 over in the forest for Xarnax. And a room with super ropes, wall masters, fires that don't go down to a bomb, and a blue whiz robe, because why not? There's the Triforce in 1Q8 immediately. And Xarnax is just going to go ahead and grab that Triforce and leave. Kingdahl trying to be super careful with this room right here. That heart right now, just because of that blue whiz robe trying to come on in, would have been death. Good work to take care of the ropes. Rope is the last remaining enemy, so good decision to go ahead and cycle out the room. The other hint shop is located just northeast of 8. And because this is a dark room, we know this is not going to drop a Triforce or one of our items, but it could be a key. Could be the map as well. And Kingdahl wisely going to go south because of the work that he did to open up that shutter door. Red ring on the floor in 5. It's the super room with the ladder inside as well. And all of a sudden, the defense has just picked up for Kingdahl. Now just looking for the Triforce so he can get on out of here. Small chance of this bombs because of randomizer logic, but it probably won't, and there it is. It will not, this case. So we know this is not going to be the Triforce, so I think Kingdahl gives this one crack. If he doesn't go, then he'll just use this note. He's just going to go ahead and escape now. Because we already got the red ring out of that room. We know that's not going to be the Triforce. Kingdahl looks like he's seen that Goma. Is going to decide, I probably am just going to wait it out and come back a little bit later on. I think what Kingdahl really wanted to do is get back to that room to the top right corner that he has not had a chance to take a look at, but couldn't really do that. We're going to get our first look at the coast item in just a second, and that is an any key. So that's going to be something that Kingdahl is going to be very happy to grab real soon once he gets off this mountain. As Xarnax goes and takes the raft across, and we find that there's going to be nothing over here at the coast raft spot. Kingdahl trying to get some bombs over here. Having the same kind of luck, although 20 rupees purchasing for the bombs for Kingdahl after we've now found out that the red ring is just simply on the floor in level 5. I guess we'll just go ahead and buy some, and now we'll just get ourselves towards a 10 count. Big thing that's up here for Kingdahl to find would be level 7. We'll get that coming up here in just a moment. I'm gonna get a little help here. Malkir is joining me. Hello there. I don't know if Xarnax did. I was just trying to take care of a few other things. I think I hear Malkir now.
Yes. How are you, buddy?
There we go. Doing all right. It's 22 minutes into this seed. Red ring and ladder out of 5. I think Kingdahl is going to be eventually making his way over towards the coast. Gotta have to be careful. Can't take too many Lionel beams to the face.
No, Lionels are unpleasant. Actually, we had silvers for the white sword item also.
Yes, it is. Obtainable at 5 hearts. We didn't see if it was 4 or 5, but Kingdahl had 5 when he was able to pick it up over at the 1Q3 spot. Xarnax is going to get over there in just a moment. Still has to burn the Deadwoods as well, so he'll be able to pick this up. Gonna go ahead and replenish his health just in case. Good idea.
So what is our dungeon setup? Do we know?
So, based on what we've seen so far, it is second quest for 1 through 6. And I'm 99.8% certain that it's first quest for 7, 8, 9.
I like it. We get level 4, everyone's favorite D.
Yep, and also means we got the greatness that is 1Q9 as well. Kingdahl's about to find that he's going to need to worry about keys no more this seed in just a moment, as he'll go ahead and pick up the NE key. I don't think we've seen the top secret yet, but door repairs at minus 25 is very brutal.
Yeah, when you have a max door repair, it's rough, especially if you have bad medium secret.
Medium secret's not the problem. Small secret's a single rupee.
Only I can just have that back.
There's the end key for Kingdahl.
You know, though, with the red ring and any key, you probably won't be buying much anyway, other than some bombs, possibly.
Also with the silver arrows, but it's still just annoying when 20 rupee bombs, you need some, and you can't get some because the old man keeps taking away your money. 35 and 60 for your potion prices.
Not bad. We can go for some coke tonight. Looking at the overworld, looks like we have wizards and dungeons. That's not fun.
Yep, they have been found in levels 5 and 7. Xarnax is about to find level 5 right here.
So I'll be happy to see the red ring, I think.
Yeah, he will be. So this level 5, everything that you want is in one single room.
Oh man, super room. You gotta love those.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a path to get to it?
Yep, it's through that key door that Xarnax needs to get a key for. He's going to get a key in this room if he's able to survive it. If he went south, he'd also get a key in that room as well. Xarnax is going to go ahead and cycle out the enemies, see what we have remaining. The last remaining enemy is a wall master. That's the master enemy in this room.
Yeah, you got rid of the blues. The oranges aren't too bad, unless they're in the forest, which then they can die.
Yeah, those are fun. Okay, so level 8 for Kingdahl. The Triforce is just in this next room here. And we did not see... Actually, okay, so this is a Shape's back half.
Yeah, that's too far over and you can go up in that room, so that's...
Yeah, so this is
Shapes.
a Shape's back half.
Well, that's fun. We got Shapes 8 and 7.
So Kingdahl is going back into this level 8, so if he finds something nice here, he would be able to do a little bit more in here. We did, wait a second. White sword.
Yes, his sword is now a white hockey stick instead of a brown hockey stick. Nice little double damage increase.
That's already one nice takeaway from this level 8 for Kingdahl. Oh, Wizrobe's an 8 as well. That's great.
So I'm just going to get caught on the wrong side of the Triforce and go back in. Reluctance to spend that key means he won't get that quick item from the other path. But with this being the Z, he's going to be stuck down here anyway.
Kingdahl finds a potential staircase room with 3 Dodongos, but a 0 for the bombs. And Xarnax trying to bomb in 5. Again, very unlikely. There are cases where there will be a bomb wall in 5, just it's unlikely you're going to have that.
It does have walkthroughs, though. You'll find walkthroughs quite often.
Yep. And the walkthrough that normally is in level 5 is left to right, or right to left.
I thought I had one of both. I thought I had one left to right and one north to south.
No, it's just left to right.
The things you learn, even if you play this game for years.
Because in the vanilla 2Q5, that is how you're supposed to get to, I believe, the path to the bow, the staircase that takes you to the bow.
You know, in all these years, I've actually never beaten 2Q. Never got into 2Q.
Alright, so Xarnax does have the key for this room, which is good. Because this is the room that is the staircase that will get you to the other side. That will get you to that Gliok room where the red ring, as well as the ladder is.
If he takes the staircase, which you probably want to in 5.
Okay, so up here at 1Q5 is the letter L.
And you're entering into kind of like the middle of the dungeon, so you might have the bait block here. We have to keep that in mind. Nice work of this. Nice work of this Gliark by Xarnax.
Our container on the floor inside of level 3.
We'll have one more
Here's
item
our
on the
bait
floor
block.
somewhere.
We're not gonna have to worry about that bait block.
That's a good thing.
So
Oh, we got wind drums too. Lovely.
that's 4 dungeons that the Wizrobes have been found in already.
I think the max is 5.
It is, unless the Wizrobes are that community or that one community enemy that's in 2 different enemy sets.
Oh, that can be in 7 at least, yeah. At least they aren't common, so they're getting rolled out pretty often.
Being corrected in chat about my statement about the walk through walls. And about the Wizrobes. I thought the Wizrobes could be in multiple sets. Alright, this is not the staircase that Kingdahl was finding. The room that Kingdahl found the goodies was one room to the south. This is a room.
This is another transport for Xarnax. We'll see if he takes it. No, he's going to stay up here in the top part of the hill. That's good for him.
And all you get for killing those blue Wizrobes, a map.
What do you get for killing all these buyers?
Your pathway to the red ring and the bow. Not the bow, the pathway to the red ring and the ladder.
Huzzah.
Well, on a map too. Alright, so it's a double heart 3. And Xarnax is about to find... Oh, yes, I want that.
I love how it's right at the top of the staircase, too. Like, hi.
Mm-hmm. I love how it changed the Gliog to a different color, too.
Yeah, then I saw black and white Gliark.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so apparently Xarnax did get the Triforce out of level 5, so we'll go ahead and mark that on Xarnax's tracker. Thank you very much to Big Monkey for clicking those buttons, making the icons appear.
Yeah, he got Y-Force on top, but he had no choice but to take it.
117 for the large secret. That's the first one we've seen.
Better than 100, I'll take it. So, Rick, what dungeons do we have missing still?
So we haven't seen 2, 4, and 9. 2, 4, and 9 are still missing.
So we were blocked from something in 1?
Level 1 was a ladder block, so we could get back to there now that we do have the ladder.
So, if you're in these runner shoes, you just get your ladder. 1 has 2 items, usually pretty quick. Is it the Wizard set?
We really didn't see, because all we saw was a room with bubbles, a Goma, which is the other probably big concern for these 2 runners at this point. And that was pretty much it. We never really got to see what the enemy set was.
So, with it being a small dungeon with 2 items, how long would you take to go back there? Because I know I would probably be back there almost immediately once you find a ladder in a pretty rough spot.
Well, considering where level 1 is, which is at the Death Armo screen, I would probably try to get over there sooner than later, but...
Does Xarnax know the NECs on the coast?
Yes, he does.
So, correction, with 1 key, I'd probably grab that first and then probably go over that way.
You really wants to finish out this mountain area. And then probably afterwards make himself into an area where he could go for that. So at this point, I'm sorry.
I was saying that was a nice little dance around the lino beams into the cave at the top of the ladder. I hate that screen.
Yeah.
Anyway, as you were saying.
At this point, I feel like there's progression either in 1 or 6, but we also saw level 7. Kingdahl did not see 7 yet. 7's up on the northwest portion of Death Mountain. But Kingdahl is going to do what you were thinking of and going right back to level 1. I mean, you know what the layout to level 1 is. It's the letter E because it's second quest. And you're just hoping at this point that there's nothing underneath that Goma.
Or at best, you hope
still not buying bombs.
You hope that the bow. I can't have a bow. Never mind. If the Goma was blocked, problem.
All right, so we finally see enemies that are not in other dungeons. Like, for instance, here are Gorias, Pole's Voice, and Zol's.
So, Pole's Voice, that means ladder. Bow, I mean?
Maybe.
We have Gleok again.
Xarnax, who knows that there is any key on the coast, has just purchased the key. By the way, we did have a Gleok with a Triforce as the room drop here in 1. And Xarnax is in level 1.
We'll see the White Sword advantage for Kingdahl and see how much longer Xarnax has to spend in combat.
Our container, the first of the items inside of this level 1.
And it's going to be the last room just because.
That's going to be our staircase, or one end of our staircase. That's probably the other end of the staircase right there.
And what's the item? We'll find out. Hey, it's
a
a wand. I will never say no to a wand, would you?
I mean, maybe if it's like an hour 30 into the seed and I'm in level 9, but I've been proven before that that's a mistake. I don't need that wand. Hi, Petra.
Or,
Oh, by the way, Xarnax has purchased a large shield.
No, that's par for the course. He's one of the few people that always buys it.
And as such, he can now guard against these Staphos beams.
Kingdahl getting Triforce out of level 1 as Xarnax picks up a heart piece.
Yeah, and Xarnax did see that. He did see that Triforce, so he knows that's there. There's one problem for Xarnax, though.
He doesn't have a bomb, and he needs to get into that room. So we'll see if he gets bailed out here.
He needs 2 of them. Well, he needs 1 of them, because this will be the transport staircase. But he ain't going to get any bombs on the other side of that. He's going to get Staphos.
You can reset the room and try to get an orange enemy to spawn here. See if the Igariak going back for him.
Yeah,
nope.
Unfortunately, he let too many of them killed. So Xarnax is going to get some bad news in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Whammy.
Can't get that from here.
Sadly, level 1 will not have walkthrough walls. So that's one of the ones that will not. 1 through and 7 will never have a walkthrough.
And that just adds to what is a combative advantage for Kingdahl. So Xarnax is going to be leaving that wand behind.
Yeah, I don't know if you come back for one item, especially when it's in the very far part of the dungeon. Maybe if you get the bomb on the way back to the Triforce, but...
Nah. Although he did kill in that room trying to see, but... Unfortunately, Xarnax without a bomb is going to be kept away from the wand. And McMonkey, our tracker, also putting out that good point in that you saw that Goma there. That Goma could be a drop room. We know it's not going to be at this point, but in your mind, it's a drop room. So you probably are not coming back until you have the bow.
Given that he has ladder and silvers, that's probably the very last places it goes anyway.
Yeah.
Once he gets the bow, he'll just try to clear dungeons. Oh, hi, silvers.
Which, because of the fact that Xarnax and Kingdahl have the ladder as well as the silvers, you're going to get the bow. So that Goma's not going to be meaning that to you. The only case Xarnax goes back to 1 is if we're still missing levels.
So we just need 2 and 5? Or no, 2 and 4?
2, 4, 9. Misfire the candle for Kingdahl. Now he got red bubbled.
He does have potions, but now that one will become an advantage because you can actually use that on pretty much any enemy in this dungeon.
Absolutely. And this takes us almost to the very top as we do see Xarnax going back into this level 6 as well. These two runners are in the same room together.
Oh, enemy set in 6 isn't the greatest. How long do you dig this, knowing that there's wizards everywhere else almost?
Power bracelets in level 6 on the floor, so that does unlock some more locations for us to search. I mean, I'm happy it's Dark Nuts as opposed to Wish Robes, especially Red Dark Nuts that die in 2 hits. But you're immediately seeing what is the disadvantage for Xarnax.
Yeah, now having those 2 bombs is really costly, unfortunately.
Well, not just the 2 bombs, but the fact that he doesn't have a wand that could attack these Dark Nuts even if he gets red bubbled. Hi there, Dig Dogger.
Hi, Goma. What's next, your Gleok?
Nope, just a bomb right there in the middle of the floor. Alright, so I think the staircase item might not be accessible to us at this point.
One more rooms we can look at, but yeah, it's looking likely that we might need something else. Good news though, if it's under that Goma, we don't need the bow.
Again, if it's that Goma, then there's still a potential of it being the recorder underneath there, which could still lead to a level. There's the Triforce in 6. So the unfortunate thing for Xarnax not clearing out that room is I don't think Xarnax got the power bracelet yet.
I didn't see him pick it up, so I don't think he does.
And he's leaving this level 6 as well.
6 bombs, I wonder if he's going to go back to 1.
He could.
No, he wants his sword back.
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and check the power bracelet spots. We start over close to start. Nothing there, so let's head over towards the power bracelet spot that is near the desert.
So, Rick, what does your crystal ball say level 2 and 9 are?
Level 2 is the potion letter, second quest potion letter. Here comes the any key for Xarnax, by the way. So I think it's going to be the second quest letter spot for where level 2 is. Level 4.
How about Bogey's Arrow?
No, too obvious. How about we put the recorder spot up on Death Mountain?
Xarnax grabbing some potion. Get his sword back if he gets bubbled again. Zeta has not been very free with our Triforces though yet. 45 minutes and we've only gotten 3. Well, technically 4, I suppose.
Xarnax going back into level 8, which is a good sign considering the fact that the white sword is here.
I don't think it was too far in either. I think Kingdahl found it pretty quick when he was here.
That room with the Wiz Robes is going to be where the map is.
Yeah, so whenever you see that little bracket-looking room, the Triforce room, and there's no standing drop in it, you know that's going to be the map room.
Fortunately for Xarnax, he's taking the wrong turn in Albuquerque, going away from where the white sword is. And based on Kingdahl's explorations, I do think we're going to find 1Q7 real, or not 1Q7, but Shape 7 real soon. That's a room. This is a much nicer room.
It does have a shutter, so it won't be a staircase. Oh, no, never mind. It looks like it had a shutter.
It did.
With the
Alright,
old
here's-
school console, it's hard to tell sometimes.
Yeah, I heard the door open, so... 7-4 Kingdahl. This was a room that Xarnax tried to do until he ran out of quality resources and had to abandon. And that's our map. Name that ink blot.
That's a hydraulic spring.
Sure, I'll give you that.
I'm going to rob the robot in chat.
Or the task Bob, which is both the same thing, which I could definitely agree with that assessment as well. Get another Gleeok here, but we know already with that standing drop that it's not going to give us anything that we really want. This is not a fun room for somebody who's without a wand.
Yeah, you have to spend a bomb if you want to. I guess you could clip up and then walk down, but that's...
One of our 2 bomb upgrades. It is 4+3 this seed. And Xarnax is back into a world of having no bombs. But we're going to go to the room to the north. This is the room where the white sword is located once you complete this fight with Aquamentus.
There we go. Aquamentus, everyone's favorite dragon. And
Our
a heart
container
in 7.
in the stairs in 7. And if I remember correctly, this is a transport for Xarnax. He says, nope, don't want this.
At least Xarnax knows he just needs to find staircase items now if he wants to stay here in 8.
Yeah, especially since he's already pulled out the Triforce here. If you're cheering on for Xarnax, you're really hoping he comes away from this with a required item like the bow, maybe even the recorder, given what we've seen in other dungeons. Or the fact that we still are missing 3 of our required dungeon locations.
I take it both raft checks was checked.
Yeah, the raft which we started with led to nothing.
As is the norm.
As is the norm. Alright. This room.
You have potions. Use them.
Yeah, please use them. There we go. Oh, no, we're just going to go ahead and up an A. Hi, Zelda's room. That's why we couldn't bomb in. Oh, fairy explosion.
I always love when that happens, especially when you get in a room that you hate.
And for those of you who are wondering how that happens, it's because Kingdahl killed 3 enemies at the same time, which turned out to be consecutive kills number 14, 15, and 16. And when you kill the 16th enemy without taking any sort of hit, and it's normally drops something, that gets you a fairy. And if you kill consecutive enemies adding up to 16, everything drops fairies. Oh my. Try it in a room with Pole's voice. It's such fun. Oh, that room's so much fun too.
No such thing as fun when wizards are involved, Rick.
Well, the fun is more in the sarcastic sense, and Kingdahl finds a bait block, so both baits are right in the very, very bottom of the dungeon, so bait's not going to be required this seed. Sorry, everyone. Heart container, the other item in 7, so it's a double hearted 7.
He does have 12 hearts now, so that's Mag's territory if he wants to go back to check it out.
Have we seen Mags?
We have. I know Xarnax saw it. I don't know if Kingdahl saw it.
Oh, there's our Triforce right here in the very, very bottom of this level 7, guarded by Red Wiz Robes.
So Kingdahl goes to a 5-3 lead at the moment in the Triforce count. It'll be huge for Xarnax if the bow is here, though. I don't think Kingdahl's going to be coming back here for a while.
Alright, we are getting around the corner from where I said level 2 is going to be, so is this our level 2? No, it's level 4 instead. But good news, Melchior.
And what's that, Rick?
No Wiz Robes!
That is fantastic level 4, considering how big it is. What's your thoughts on 2Q4? I personally hate it.
I hate 2Q4. It's cost me so many races.
Yeah, I think that's kind of the new level 7 almost.
It's 30 rooms of pure hell for 3 items inside. I mean, if you're somebody who gets lucky with level 4, congratulations, more power to you. Oh gosh. Blue Tektites that roll more than 2 HP, that's fantastic. There's the compass here for this level 4.
feel like Xarnax has covered a lot of this level 8 and just hasn't found the 2 staircases yet.
Yeah, the problem is also is that Xarnax doesn't have the map, which, again, we know where the map is based on the fact that there was no standing room drop in the Triforce room. Alright, here's a Gleeok. We know this will not be a push block, but this could be a drop. It is. It is a key. And Xarnax really just wishing that one of these blocks push, and therefore would be a chance to walk out of here with something that is very important.
I have a feeling that one of them's in that Wizrow room that he took that death in earlier.
Yeah, the 8 blue Wizrow room with the 5 pairs of blocks, probably you're 100% correct. You could see where Xarnax was fighting with himself to go and get something out of there, but just didn't want to use up his potions at that point. Hi there, Gleeok. Or not Gleeok. Oh, uh-oh. Hi there, Dig Dugger. Guess what he has?
So we need recorder for level 4.
Yep, we have a blinking dot right there that tells us that now the recorder cannot be in level 8, or level 9, rather. And also, Kingdahl, unfortunately giving up one of his bomb upgrade numbers.
Zara's checking his map and looking around, and I think he knows what room he wants to go to. He's trying to figure out the best path to get there.
Okay, well that's also fun. We got ourselves a Goma. Alright, back to this room. This is 6, not 8, but close enough. It's hell in a handbasket.
If this is the Adamir, what is it?
Magic boomerang.
That's the wooden boomerang.
It is a push block. It's the wooden boomerang.
Because why wouldn't the game give you that in that room?
You really hoped that that was going to be something good, but... And at this point, you feel a lot of pain if you're Xarnax. Because, let me ask you this question, as somebody who's in this tournament yourself, you just spent maybe 11, 12 minutes inside of a very big level 8, and you just got nothing out of it. What's your thoughts?
Oh man, how far am I behind it? Or, you know, with it being level 8 with 3 items at least, maybe you think that your opponent did the same thing, or at least you hope they did?
I mean, Xarnax did get the white sword out of it, so it's not necessarily he got nothing out of it, but very little reward after getting that white sword. We saw the staircase, or one of the staircase items at level 4, turns out to be a raft. We're back in level 6 for Xarnax, and here's the thing. We know a required item is in here. That's the power bracelet. We haven't seen what the other item is, but we're surmising that it's something that is currently item blocked.
Everyone's favorite plant, I guess you could call it.
I don't know what you want to call that. Xarnax spinning his final bomb on that manhandle, which doesn't yield anything. And Xarnax needs to get the power bracelet out of here. That is absolutely required at this point. Xarnax needs to get this power bracelet out of this level, because we do know you need that for level 4 up here in the mountain.
Alright, so we got the Triforce in 6. We'll see if he goes back and if he leaves.
He needs to go back in. He needs to go back in, but he also needs bombs too.
He may go back in and come back out.
He's going to go back in, reset the enemies, go back out. And as our tracker McMonkey's pointing out, this has been a really, really rough seed for Xarnax on the bomb luck. Like, this game's supposed to have like a 40% chance of you getting an item off an enemy. So therefore, you're supposed to have, in theory, a chance to get bombs. But the game right now is saying that 40% is going to be more like a 4% chance for you because I know how badly you need them. It's like the conversation that I had with Tracy M back in the last tournament, back in 2023, where the game seems to know. I mean, Xarnax does get a bomb drop there, but it seems like the game knows where if you have bombs, the game was going to give you all the drops. So the second you need a bomb, the second that it says 0 next to your name, guess what? You're going to get zippity-doo-dah and you're going to like it.
So here's a fun fact for you, Rick. Xarnax just killed 25 Lugeria and got 1 bomb pack.
1 divided by 25 sounds about exactly correct here. Nothing like a 4%. That's exactly the 4% that I was telling you about.
We said 40 though.
Right, but I said that if you have 0 bombs, it seems like it's 4%.
Oh, gotcha, yes.
If you have 0 bombs, it's like it's 4% as opposed to the 40%.
Yeah, so the game knows. The game is a cruel mistress.
Alright, Xarnax is killing things, hoping to find the item drop, the room drop. Which, we know where it is. It's just to the right of a mixed combat room with dark nuts and such, right near Star, but Xarnax has been near there, just has not gone to the right of that door. So it's this room right here, but that shutter door that's to the right. The room to the right is the room that Xarnax needs to go into to find the power bracelet. And now it looks like he's going to finally do that. There's our magical sword.
Oh, wow.
Unobtainable
16.
at 13 hearts, because why not, game?
I love a 16 heart mags. 14 heart mags, I correct myself. Hi, power bracelet.
There's the power bracelet. Once again, we know Xarnax needs this. And we're going to go check Bogey 0. You said that there's going to be a level here. Is there a level? No.
Sadness. So, Rick, I don't know if you noticed, but Xarnax did get chomped, so he no longer has his Wheel of Sadness.
Wait. He lost his shield?
He got like.
He lost his shield?
He did.
That's the sadness.
Let's see if he revives it. I've seen him do it in the past.
I mean, he does have the rupees to do so. It would come at the price of getting a bomb upgrade.
Dark has been in every room at level 6. He kind of does the thing with block now.
The second item is either bow blocked or it's recorder blocked. Which, if it's recorder blocked, that could be spicy. If it's recorder blocked, that could be spicy. I think I said the same thing twice. Either way, if it's bow blocked, it could be spicy. If it's recorder blocked, it could be spicy. That's a different way of getting into that tree. It worked.
Yeah, we did it. Did you clip it to the bottom of it?
I think it clipped over to the edge of the tree. a lot different than the people that what most people do with clipping into that one tree.
I wonder if a hockey stick would do much good on shrubbery as Kingdahl swipes with his hockey stick.
Well, Kingdahl's going back inside level 8, so this is going to give Xarnax some time.
Yeah, this will get back a little bit of the time that Kingdahl has. But let's see if he runs with. Let's see if he sees that same banana and leaves also.
Unless the recorder turns out to be in here. All right, so Kingdahl's going to kill this room. Again, we know that this is going to be the map drop. And name that ink blob for level 8.
At this point, you kind of got to think that level 2 and 9 are both flute blocked. We've seen, I think, just about all the power versus spots.
If we haven't seen them all, the only one that we're missing would be over in the grave. So, suffice to say, level 9 is blocked. Well, not level 9, but one of our levels is blocked by the recorder.
This would be a banana.
Kingdahl also taking care of this room really fast. Sees the boomerang, says nope.
Banana of sadness.
So the question then turns out to be, where is this third item of this level 8? And is it something that we need? Now, correct me if I'm wrong. And this goes for you in chat as well. Did we see any items in 4 besides the raft?
I only saw the raft. I don't believe we found the other 2, unless I missed it. But I believe we do have 2 items left in 4.
Yeah.
Hey, he bought it again.
Here we go.
77, though. That's actually a good price. I'd probably do the same.
So, McMonkey was informing us that there's a heart also in 4. And so this is not. This is our other large secret. Alright, so this was a room that I think Xarnax did finish and found out that there's nothing in here.
Yeah, this room that Kingdahl's in now is a dud.
However, there's the other advantage that Kingdahl has. Knowing the map of this level. Doesn't yield anything there, but maybe we can get something over here. Nope.
So, Rick, if you're in Xarnax's shoes right now, you know you need the recorder. Do you go back to 1 knowing that you have 1 in our room?
I think we see what we have inside of this level 4, and we get all 3 items inside unless the game tells us, no way, Jose.
Yeah, I don't know what Chase Kingdahl looks. He didn't know what the Triforce looks like either.
So there's the ride for Xarnax. Oh, so the reason why Kingdahl doesn't have the Triforce out of level 4 is the reason why we know that there's a recorder required.
Oh, that's right. Yes, that's right. Dig Dogger has the Triforce, correct. Sorry.
Yep. And yet they started with the raft, so that raft that Xarnax just saw is absolutely useless. Well, not necessarily absolutely useless. If we had found a level, then we would have known that there was something logical implicated by or implications by that raft location there, but all right, so it looks like Kingdahl is deciding to sip some of that potion. Also, Xarnax around the corner from level 7 has not gotten the Triforce out of there. We know it's a double heart 7, but Xarnax doesn't know that.
Yeah, but I think at this point, with you needing an item, you're going to dig into it. And that was just a one-off staircase room.
Right. I'm just saying that we know that there's a double heart 7, but Xarnax doesn't, so he will be digging it. All right, so there's the heart container on the floor in level 4.
Oh, hi, Goma.
Goma, of course, because why not?
That's potential push block.
We found it. Here we go. Level 8. The bow is an 8.
Bow and 8 to recorder and floor behind the Goma.
Maybe. I think it almost has to be at this point. And with that, Kingdahl is getting closer to the piece of the puzzle. And Xarnax had no bombs for that Goma, or not Goma, that Dodongo room. Remember, he went through that room, he saw the Dodongos, but had 0 bombs when he went in. So just a case of the bomb luck just not going Xarnax's way. And any runner of this game can tell you, resource management can feel really bad when you don't have it.
Resource management and map tracking, I think, are the 2 biggest setbacks for some newer runners.
Not just new runners. It can happen to a lot of people, especially the resource management, especially when the item luck is not going on your side. All right, so Kingdahl back inside of this level 4. We do know that there is a Goma here that was on a potential staircase room. So I think Kingdahl's hoping while he's in this district to get lucky.
I don't think Kingdahl really has many other options, because I think he saw... Well, I guess he could go back to 6. Yeah, that one Goma in 6.
It's either 6 or 4 at this point.
What about the Pioneer Answer, though?
Is it this?
Kingdahl does know the recorder. He's in the 4 now. He saw it earlier.
Here we go. This is a push block. Is this the recorder? No,
nope.
It's not. It's a heart container. It's got to be in 6.
Oh, he knows he can pick up mags now. I don't know if I go on my way to get it with a red ring and that many hearts, but you could get it if you wanted to.
Kingdahl does know about the required recorder. He's the reason why we knew at the beginning that there was a required recorder, but this also might just be a case of I'm gonna head to the Triforce room, but I just forgot. Oh, he's gonna check this too, and he's gonna find out that it's not. I really hope that Kingdahl has marked it down that he found the raft inside level 4, because otherwise he's sitting there going, wait, isn't there 2 items in level 4?
There's a save. He's done.
Could be the heart pickup, but I think what it might have been for Kingdahl. Maybe he didn't, because we sharpened the raft. Maybe he thought he already has the raft. All right, so Xarnax is out of level 4, going to go to level 7. We know that's not the right answer. Kingdahl is going to grab something magical, and it's not a shield.
Magical hockey stick.
Or not. Oh, he hasn't checked this power bracelet spot yet. This is the other big secret.
See how long it takes him to go back to level 6. I think he knows he has to go there now.
right, so Xarnax didn't kill that room with the red wish robes. This is also going to hurt Xarnax because that's where the map is. If I'm to state one thing, and it's been some self-inflicted wounds with Xarnax's decisions with purchasing bombs, but really the takeaway from this race, Xarnax's luck has just been absolutely brutal in this case. That when he was in level 8, he had no bombs for the Dodongo room. That turned out to be the bow. He didn't clear out one room in level 6 that had the shutter door that led to the power bracelet, so he had to go back to that. And not clearing that room out with the red whiz robes, that is going to prevent him from getting the map, which is going to impact how he bombs inside of this level 7.
And you'd think he would kill the red whiz robes because they do drop bombs. He only has one.
Yeah, you'd think so, but unfortunately, I think at this point, maybe part of the decision making is some tilt that Xarnax had. So the people who he's going to get lucky with this bomb upgrade where it is, the people who don't have the opportunity to see these race rooms, apparently Xarnax had some issues with his flash cart before this race began, and that could have been already impacting his mindset, his mood going in. Because as we're going to just pause for a second here, as Kingdahl kills the Goma, there's our recorder. And as soon as Kingdahl grabs that, we are in Triforce and Go mode over here for Team Sweden. But answer me this. You're about ready to do a race, and it doesn't matter if it's a tournament race or just a pickup race or a Triforce triple play race, whatever the case might be. And then you get interrupted by something, either something by way of your family or something on your equipment's not working. Doesn't that take away from your ability to play the game at the start?
Oh, absolutely. Because you're at that point, you're kind of stressed out. You might not be thinking clearly, and then you go into it already annoyed. And then you take that first hit from like a bubble, and you get even more annoyed, and it kind of keeps snowballing.
Yep. And then you're saying words like G, F, D, I. I'm not going to explain that, what those letters mean. Just use your imagination. There's the Triforce for Kingdahl in 5.
You're saying sugar, but not the impolite way of saying sugar.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, you wind up getting into a case where you're just not in the right mindset for the race. You're already frustrated, and it just causes your decision-making, the way that you're played, the way you think about the seed, it's already off the rails at that point in time. Like, case in point would be, I would have to use my race against Del Soa back in week number 2 of the Swiss, where things happened. I got my seed off to the wrong foot, and everything snowballed from there. That's not the only thing that wound up happening to me, but let's just say you do have a bad thought process immediately going into the race, and it just, your mind, you're already gone as far as your mind is concerned.
See, for me too, it's why I can't play 2 seeds back to back. I have to take at least an hour break between them, because I'll get so annoyed with my first seed. If I try to do a second one, I won't be able to do it.
Yeah. And you can also see Xarnax knowing that we need a recorder somewhere. This is where his decision here to go through this level 7 is going to compound even further, because he's going to full clear this 7. Where the heck is this 2 and 9?
I think 2 will be on the recorder lake up in the forest where 1Q2 is.
So if Xarnax is listening to this back, and I don't know if Xarnax is, by the way, hi Xarnax if you are watching this back, just, well, I guess what we're all saying is we've all been there where you have those start of the seed frustrations, and it doesn't help the mindset. Nice bomb force on the Moldworm.
You know, I found out the other day that how well that works, and I've been doing it pretty much every seed. It's a huge help.
I mean, Magic Friend just talking about every error I make makes me make another error, which it happens. We've all been there. Melchior, you've been mentioning it here.
I mean, I think even the best runners have those seeds where
They do.
Just nothing goes their way, and you just have to get over it and move on and play the next seed.
Hey, that's level 9. By the way, for our tracker McMonkey, we do have the Triforce out of level 5 for Kingdahl, if we can light that up.
Thank you. All right,
Let's head over towards the forest. We're heading to 2Q3.
Or 1Q2.
I like to call it 2Q3 only because you need to blow the recorder in order to unearth the level, if it's there. But is it level 2 here at the lake? No.
No, I think it's going to be a recorder spot up in Death Mountain.
We still have one more recorder spot over here.
Oh, that's right, the one next to the coast, that's right.
Yeah, that weird one that is just to the east of 1Q8.
What is that spot in 2Q, do you know?
I think it's a 10 rupee secret. And some people asking about the schedule. There are several more races. There's our 2 right there. So there's several more races on the docket for today. And if you want to get a list of the races, you can go ahead and click that link there, the first link. That will have the list of all the races that are going on tonight, plus what channels they're going to be on if they are getting restreams tonight. Also, be sure to give these runners a follow. Kingdahl, of course, playing with the NES ice hockey sprites that you're seeing here, including the, pardon me for just a second there, the big old hockey dude. Xarnax also a great runner in his regards. I know he's done some Chicken of the Farm as well as other various games, as in addition to Z1R, and I know he's done other randomizers as well. Pretty solid player when it comes to the Tetris too. Oh, by the way, level 2 Wizrobes. Hi.
Because why not? So I think you're right. I think they were the common enemies. I think this is the 6th set they've been in, or it's at least the 5th.
2, 3, 5, 7, and 8. So 5.
Oh, if Pupper in chat is accurate, which I believe he is, he's one of the best at the game. We at least won't see them at 9.
Yeah.
Still not fun to see him in 5 dungeons, though.
Nice bomb force for Xarnax, by the way.
This is going to be a super room, because that was a transport already.
Kingdahl is hoping this is super in the sense that it has a Triforce.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to check the staircase, but this is a Triforce.
He's got no reason to. He's going to check it just right now because just in case reasons. Red candle inside level 2. I mean, what you're really hoping to see if you're Kingdahl at this point would be the book, so that way you can get the hints in level 9.
At this point, I still won't even dig it. I just go to 9.
I mean, if I find it on my way to the Triforce, I'd grab it because I'd love to get the beast awaits in Blanca's skull or the kidnapped awaits with the Blanca's skull.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
not
if
going
it's
out
in
of
my
my
path,
way.
if it's going in my path, I get 100%.
Yeah, I'm just not going to go out of my way to get it. And oh, 5 Wish ropes. Let's go. Attack. And with that, Kingdahl has collected all 8 pieces of the Triforce. It's time to head to level 9, Malkier. What are we looking for?
Well, we have our bow, we have our silver, so we're not looking for an item, at least. First thing we'll be looking for is a door that does not open. When we see that, we'll know that's where Zelda lies. And then we'll also be listening for the sound again, which we'll hear from one room adjacent to where we are. And this is a Shapes 9, so we'll see how the path goes.
I think we are being corrected here.
Yeah, I thought he had to go back to
And-
4. I think he needs the
Yeah, he's got to go back to 4. So we got a few more moments before we can get into the whole we're looking for this and we're looking for that.
I didn't see him go back and forth, so I was a little looking at the map. I was like, wait a minute, when did that get that?
Yeah, I'm sorry, McMonkey. It's been a long seed.
He is only a handful of rooms away, so it won't be too long until he does have that.
It's been a wild seed, and you know, you're probably sitting there, and this is the case more for Kingdahl at this point, is how in the world am I still in this race? I think Xarnax at this point is kind of lost. I mean, and it's just unfortunate the way that things have worked out here for Xarnax. Like, as we just mentioned a moment ago, nothing is going Xarnax's way, and this is the one where you're glad this is a best of 3 series, and you look forward to game number 2.
Yeah, you kind of just use this as motivation to do better tomorrow or whenever they play game 2.
Yep. All right, now we are heading to level 9. Unless somebody wants to doubt me again.
Rick, you didn't get the Triforce in 3. I don't know. Maybe.
All right, in that case, we're just going to make all those numbers disappear off our tracker, and then we'll relight them once Kingdahl goes into level 9. But first, Kingdahl wants something else. Do we have the right medallion to open Mire?
Well, no, we got a magical sword. We got the 14 hearts. We deserve it.
Yeah, we've been through enough of this seed. Hey, McMonkey knew what he was getting into when he did tracking for a race that I'm commentating. It's a big thank you to McMonkey for volunteering to be here. Anyways, here we go, level 9. I guess if you want something flashy, that staircase appears. There's your flash and dash enter to level 9. All right, we are looking for the shutter door that doesn't open. We're also looking for the roar. Can we get them in a nice quick succession?
So, Rick, we can't go north in that room. Do you think that's where Zelda is? 'Cause whenever I play level 9, I can't go north from the start. That's always where Zelda tends to be.
I am being told that's usually the way you want to try to play things out. Think of that regards of there must be a reason why this game doesn't want me to go north, so perhaps that's her.
Yeah, it just always seems to be the case when you can't go north in the lobby room that there's either get in there or Zelda there, one or the other.
Oh, Wish ropes. Because why not?
So that is 6 dungeons that we had wizards in tonight. That's fantastic. Thanks, game.
That's 2, 3. 3 head wizards, right? Yeah.
I believe so.
2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3. That would be 6.
Let's just say there's a lot of wizards.
Somebody get Fred on the line.
Fred?
Just say son of a
Agent
monkey,
Fred.
he'll appear.
And it's been a lot of wizards too.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you'll see like maybe a couple in a dungeon, but we've seen rooms that had 6, 7, 8 like routinely. Xarnax has been in this 7 quite a bit.
Yeah, he's been lost inside of this level 7. He's looking for the room drop, and because he didn't kill that room with the red whiz robes, he's not found the map.
Nice man on the bomb.
Yeah, unfortunately for Xarnax, I think he wanted to get a bomb drop off that, not the fairy drop. Alright, Kingdahl just at this point taking inventory.
You know, a lot of people say, "Yeah, what's that shape in level 9?" But it's just a brick tonight. That's all you can say. It's a brick. That's a thick level 9.
As they usually are. Somebody sitting on a very thick wall. I like that answer.
Yeah, I can see the head. I can see the 2 legs and the arm.
The guy saying ooh. I was thinking of somebody just sitting down and reading a book or something.
It was about to a wall, yeah.
All right, staircase for Kingdahl. We're going to go on downstairs and see where this goes.
So I think we can say that we'll have a magical boomerang and the book here at 9. I think we can kind of light those up as we've seen everything else.
Yeah, I think that is what we have inside this 9. Although we didn't see that other item in 2.
No, that's a good call because we have a heart outlasting too.
No hint for you. Xarnax is out of this level 7. Two doors to go. We head up north.
One thing about 9 being disconnected is usually it has a lot of paths. You can usually just make your way through without having to do staircases.
This is one of the bigger level 9s I've seen in a while, so it doesn't surprise me that a lot more of this is connected, but there are still some pieces missing.
I like Lady Hepatica's comment in chat. If we rotate that anti-clockwise, it looks like a peace sign. It's a holding peace sign.
I like that. Still no roar of Ganon.
Watch him being that one little nub in the blank column at the bottom of.
All right, Xarnax is in level 8. And little does he know this is the right move, but gotta be getting close to hearing a roar here.
Yeah, he has the bottom, the southeast part of the map to do mostly.
I think this is a staircase room. Yep. Because of the bombs on the floor there. And this is another transport staircase. Where's it going to take us? Right southwest of the eye. We have a roar.
Door, roar yes, door no.
Here is Ganon.
With 2 shutters.
Four hits for the magical sword will take him down. For Kingdahl has the potions all set ready to go in case he needs it, but that's gonna do it right there.
We have bacon.
Bacon has been complete. Well, let's get. Can we get that? There we go.
Like, just give me the Triforce. Just give me it.
Come on, give it to me, please. Nose out in that direction. And we are going to check the room to the south as well, because she could very well be in the room to the south. And that is exactly where we're going to go. And is this Zelda? No!
The hunt continues.
I was so certain we're going to find her here at this point.
Yeah, it just had that vibe to it.
It had everything going for it. The battle remains. Kingdahl backing up, going to go over here. We're going to see what's on the other side. We're going to hug a orange whiz robe or a red whiz robe, whatever you want to call it.
The not blue whiz robe. Wouldn't it be fun to have to clear this room?
Such an interesting description of the term fun.
I mean, the seeds are already throwing everything else at us. Why not throw this at us too?
And this is another transport staircase.
You know, I thought that was going to open.
I mean, that would have been nice. This game really doesn't care what you and I want, does it?
No, sadly.
Alright, we have our 2 shutter doors here.
But we just need a single shutter, Rick.
Yep. Not in this room, but We're going to go back to charted territory. The entire middle of the level 9 has yet to be discovered. I think that's exactly where Kingdahl is starting to sniff out. And there we have shutter doors that open up, but 2 don't cause us to find Zelda.
That's going to be a staircase room.
Yep, good old RMOS. 2 shutter doors in this room means that this would not be her, even though we've already seen that room earlier. By the way, shoutouts, friends, to tomorrow, which will mark 9 years since the public release of Zelda 1 Randomizer. Happy birthday, Z1R.
It's been amazing how awesome of a community we built in that 9 years.
Yeah, for certain. There's our shutter door that opens up, and we have a resolution to this seed. So get your GGs in chat for Kingdahl. Team Sweden wins.
Get some GGs for Xarnax42. Tough seed, just didn't go his way tonight.
Yeah, and immediately we see Xarnax throwing in the towel. And we can totally understand it. And again, for Xarnax, this just was a matter of just awful luck, just not working out whatsoever. So one thing to know, we kind of do need to get moving here. So we do need to get moving along here. We're going to try to see if our runners want to come in here for a quick discussion. But we do have several more races coming up here in the SpeedGaming family this evening, including coming up here in just 5 minutes. You have game number 1 of the best of 3 series, Up No Point and Slidic. It's going to be featuring the great commentary stylings of Dem Gaming, Deus Ex Machina, that is, and JXB Adam. Should be a fun match. Hey, Xarnax, how you doing?
Hey. Well, I'm done.
Yep, indeed. All I can say about this seed was your lack of luck really showed in how things came along in this seed.
Oh my goodness, everything. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen a seed that really mandated you find things in exactly the right order as much as this one.
Yeah, and the lack of bombs really just did a lot of harm to you, especially in that level 8. So
there was, I mean, it was so hard to force bombs because there were no no dropping enemies in so many rooms.
And there were no good places to force the bombs because there was either bubbles mixed in with the whiz robes, or it was just whiz robes, or other things that were just disgusting.
Couldn't force. I would go outside and kill 15 enemies and get nothing. I mean, there was just. I mean, at this point, you throw your hands up and say, "Nothing I could have done." Not much, at least. There are a couple things I'm sure I could have done a little differently, but I don't think anything I could have done would have gotten me done in time to beat Kingdahl.
Yeah, one stat that was pointed out was the fact that you had to kill 25 enemies to get a bomb drop at 4% success rate.
Yeah, I forget what dungeon it was, and you came out of it and
like 7 with the Gibdos, probably.
No, you had the blue moblins outside.
Oh, yeah, it happened there too.
It was outside of level 6 there.
Yeah.
Which also unfortunate that you were just one room away from the power bracelet that would have opened up part of the seat as well.
Yeah.
Hey, Kingdahl.
GG.
Yeah, GG.
So one thing I do want to say to you, and we do need to hurry it up because we do have an 8 o'clock race coming up here. Kingdahl, how'd you like that instant transport back to start?
What? What?
The level 5 when you got wall mastered.
That was so long ago. I don't even remember.
Yeah, it was like right at the very beginning of the seed that you are hiding in the doorway with the mixed wizrobes and the wall master, and all of a sudden that one goes right in the perfect spot to pull you back to start.
I don't know if it mattered a lot. I hardly remember it. There was so much things happening after that with the bow and the flute and the gold mask and the dig doggers.
Oh, man.
My.
Yeah, never got the bow, never got the recorder, never found levels 2 or 3 or 9. I bombed
Level 3.
literally every possible wall in 7, and I was working on 8 when you finished.
Level 3 was 1Q5.
Was it really?
Yes, it was. Level 2 was located in that forest recorder spot that is east of 1Q8.
Okay, that
And
makes
level
sense.
9 and level 9 was also recorder blocked.
Okay. Did 3 have anything useful?
Just a pair of heart containers.
Okay.
The one thing you could have had that Kingdahl had, you were 2 bombs short, was wand and 1 in the upper left room.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that just kind of showcases how your luck just wasn't there tonight. And luckily, this is the best of 3, so we'll see how your luck goes for game number 2.
Yeah. Same time tomorrow.
I mean,
All right,
if I come into 8 and I have bombs, I get the bow on the first 8 visit,
Mhm.
and then this seed is completely different because then I'm killing all the gomas, getting the flute, finding 2, finding 9, everything.
Also, one other thing I did want to point out, unfortunately for you, Zardax, is that room with the red wizrobes that you tried to beat in your first trip into 7. That was where the map was.
Unreal.
So again, that just showcases how this seed was for you. And like I said, best of 3, turn it around, game 2 tomorrow night.
Yep. That's the plan. The hope.
All right. We got to get out of here because there's another race that's supposed to be beginning right now. So any closing thoughts, Kingdahl, Xarnax?
No, see you tomorrow.
I just hope tomorrow's seed makes a little more sense.
We'll see what winds up happening. Good luck to both of you. All right. Got to get out of here. Melchior, thank you for joining me on an emergency basis for this race. Also, thank you to McMonkey for tracking for this seed. We, again, need to go. Opto Point Slitta coming up right next year on Speed Gaming 2. Thank you for joining us.
Good night, guys. Thank you.